Alright, this is my chicken coop. It's ready for occupancy. Looking for some hens, maybe a rooster. Foxes need not apply. It took me about 6 years to build this. Part of the reason why it took so long, it started off as a chicken run. And somewhere in between, I said, well, you know what? Let me just go on and make a coop out of this thing, out of this square. And so I told my wife, Shauna, to find me some plans that matched the frame that I already had. And so she found these plans right here on, I think it's handyman101.com. But anyway, this wood sat up behind my shed. The frame set up behind my shed about 3 years until finally I just got the notion to take it all apart and start back over and build this frame that you saw earlier. And so I was working on it pretty good. I say probably like the first year or so, and then the lumber prices went up. Once those lumber prices went up, that kind of put a damper on everything. And so what I was doing, I was just buying lumber and just in whatever I can afford during that month. And sometimes I just wasn't able to afford the lumber. And so starting on this project, kind of give yourself an idea of how long it took. My youngest daughter was probably about 7 years old when I first started on this project. And she's 8 years old, not 8 years old, sorry. She's 13 years old now. And so I had to finish it. You know, I just can't have a project setting up. And of course, you know, my neighbor's gonna be looking at me. So I had to finish it. And so finally got it done last week. And right now we're looking for some hens, some hens that lay, of course. And we're looking for some frying hens too, or some broiler hens we're gonna throw in the pot. So, but anyway, just take a look at it. It took about, like I said, it took about 6 years to get this thing done. There are no snakes in here right now. Not a thing. They don't have anything to come to. You don't find any snakes in here now. You got spiders in there. And this right here is the nesting box right here. I'm gonna eventually have to put a cover over it. Maybe some metal roofing over this to keep water from leaking in. That's one thing about these plans that I had, one thing about the plans that I chose, it doesn't compensate for this box being outside the roof, and water will leak into it. But anyway, it's no major deal. So I'll get it done. But altogether, this project, this chicken coop altogether probably cost us somewhere between $1,200 and $1,300. And some of the stuff I had, it's like the wire and all that. This right here was given to me, the wire. And so the wire was at no cost. But it set me back about $1,200, $1,300. And I'm not gonna paint it. I'm just gonna let it brown on its own, because it's that T11 type board. And this board, it will brown on its own. Give it a more rusted look.
So why not just go ahead and buy one pre-made?
I could have done that when I first started this chicken coop. The lumber was much cheaper, because you can, one that's pre-made, it probably cost you about $200-$300. And this probably, say the coop itself is probably about a 4x4 box that has a run that's probably about 6x6 run, and it costs about $300. And I said at the time, well, for $300, I can build a bigger one. But as the lumber prices went up, like I said, this thing cost me $1,300 altogether. But I'm satisfied with it. I mean, it gave me something to do. I like the fact that I can put as many chickens in it as I want, and just the satisfaction of doing something on your own. So it was worth it.
Wants to get out for a little bit. But I have a volunteer. Volunteer? Oh, boy.
These are the new ladies right here. We got Coochins, Rhode Island Reds, leg bars, and some other old chicks. I can't even remember their names. But we got about 34 birds right here. And we got those larger chickens, the older ladies. So we have close to about 4 to 6 chickens. Plenty of eggs. Be more than we can handle. So if you're interested in some eggs, fresh chicken eggs, let us know.